In a significant setback for the Trump administration, a U.S. federal judge has temporarily blocked President Trump's executive order aimed at curtailing birthright citizenship. The order, signed on January 20, 2025, sought to deny citizenship to babies born in the U.S. to non-citizen parents, even if those babies were born on U.S. soil. Judge John Coughenour of the U.S. District Court in Seattle issued the ruling, calling the executive order blatantly unconstitutional. The judge's decision came after a lawsuit was filed by 22 Democratic state attorneys general and several civil rights groups. The lawsuit argued that the executive order directly contradicts the 14th Amendment to the U.S. Constitution, which guarantees citizenship to anyone born on U.S. soil, regardless of their parents' immigration status. This principle, known as birthright citizenship, has been a cornerstone of American identity since the amendment's ratification in 1868. The Trump administration, however, argued that the 14th Amendment was not intended to grant citizenship to children of undocumented immigrants, and that the executive order was within the president's power to enforce immigration laws. The administration has vowed to appeal the ruling, setting the stage for a protracted legal battle over one of the most fundamental principles of American citizenship. This case has far-reaching implications, potentially impacting thousands of families and children across the country. The ruling is a victory for supporters of birthright citizenship, but is sure to further fuel the debate over immigration and national identity in the United States. President Trump's executive order on birthright citizenship sent shockwaves throughout the nation, igniting a firestorm of controversy and legal challenges. The order, a cornerstone of Trump's hardline immigration stance, aimed to redefine the long-held principle of birthright citizenship enshrined in the 14th Amendment. The executive order specifically targeted children born in the U.S. to parents who are not U.S. citizens or legal permanent residents. Under the order, these children, even though born on American soil, would be denied automatic U.S. citizenship. Trump argued that the order was necessary to combat what he called birth tourism, the practice of pregnant women entering the U.S. illegally or on tourist visas to give birth and secure American citizenship for their children. Critics of the order, however, denounced it as a blatant attempt to undermine the 14th Amendment and a cruel attack on immigrant families. They argued that the order would create a class of stateless children within the U.S., leading to widespread fear and uncertainty among immigrant communities. The executive order also raised concerns about potential discrimination and the feasibility of its implementation. Critics questioned how the government would determine the immigration status of parents without resorting to racial profiling and discriminatory practices. At the heart of the legal battle over Trump's executive order lies the 14th Amendment to the U.S. Constitution, a landmark amendment adopted in the aftermath of the Civil War. The amendment's citizenship clause, a cornerstone of American democracy, states that all persons born or naturalized in the United States, and subject to the jurisdiction thereof, are citizens of the United States and of the state wherein they reside. This clause, intended to grant citizenship to formerly enslaved African Americans, has been interpreted for over a century to guarantee birthright citizenship to anyone born on U.S. soil, regardless of their parents' immigration status. This principle has been upheld by numerous court rulings, solidifying its place as a bedrock of American identity. Trump's executive order, however, directly challenged this long-standing interpretation of the 14th Amendment. The administration argued that the amendment's framers did not intend to grant citizenship to children of undocumented immigrants, and that the phrase "subject to the jurisdiction thereof" excludes such children. Legal scholars and constitutional law experts have largely rejected this interpretation, arguing that it contradicts the plain language of the 14th Amendment and its historical context. They maintain that the amendment's purpose was to ensure universal birthright citizenship, regardless of parentage or immigration status. The legal battle over the executive order is likely to be lengthy and contentious, with both sides deeply entrenched in their interpretations of the 14th Amendment. The outcome of this battle will have profound implications for the future of birthright citizenship and the very fabric of American society. Judge Coughenour's ruling temporarily blocking Trump's executive order on birthright citizenship has drawn sharp reactions from both sides of the political spectrum, highlighting the deep divisions within the nation on issues of immigration and national identity. Civil rights groups and immigrant advocacy organizations have hailed the ruling as a victory for the Constitution and a blow against the Trump administration's attempts to erode birthright citizenship. They argue that the ruling affirms the fundamental right to citizenship for all persons born on U.S. soil, regardless of their parents' immigration status. This ruling is a powerful affirmation of the 14th Amendment and the principle of birthright citizenship, said Omar Jadwat, director of the ACLU's Immigrants' Rights Project. President Trump's executive order was a shameful attempt to undermine the Constitution and create a class of second-class citizens. Conservative groups and supporters of Trump's immigration policies have expressed outrage over the ruling, accusing the judge of judicial overreach and vowing to continue the fight against birthright citizenship. They argue that the 14th Amendment has been misinterpreted and that ending birthright citizenship is crucial to deterring illegal immigration and protecting national security. This ruling is a travesty and a slap in the face to all Americans who believe in the rule of law, said Jessica Vaughn, Director of Policy Studies at the Center for Immigration Studies. The judge has overstepped his authority and ignored the clear intent of the 14th Amendment. The ruling is likely to further inflame the already heated debate over immigration in the United States. It remains to be seen how the legal battle over birthright citizenship will unfold, but one thing is certain: the outcome will have far-reaching consequences for the nation's future.